As I manifest, muniombe hapa pia nipate na watu waku nini?
Hapana jaribu.
Wakufunga ni tena sana sana kunyi. Hamna huruma ikwangi ati nini? Hamna huruma ama huruma mnajua ni estate. Chandumia jokes za Terence Dry.
Tutakosana na wewe.
Tafuteni mzeka. Lakini huyu wangu alishaenda. Ni wangu peke yangu kwa sasa. Vile mimi najua. Naweza kwamba nasema ni wangu peke yangu na kuna mtu hapa anasema mimi najua. According to how I know. Class, does the pressure increase or which one? Increases. What's up guys, how are you? My good name is Chebby and this is my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and press notification bell so that anytime I get to upload any new video, you'll be among my notification gang. By them subscribe. Najua hii mwaka na nimekuanga tu niko tu nakanga tu unfocused woman in this YouTube channel. Na mlikujanga mkapata kadi fulani focused, lakini si life will happen. Sindio? See, life will happen. And on that note, on today's video guys, I want to do a quick life update. Najua kuna DMs na onanga saa zingine nashangaa saa hizi najibu aje. Sometimes I answer your DMs and I don't get to answer all of them. So I want to put just a few of my life update that I feel like you guys need to know how we are doing. So first and foremost, how are we doing mentally? Tuyachia tu hapo. First and foremost, to everyone who was stuck here, even when there was nothing that was updated and uploaded here, you did not unsubscribe. May God bless you, Abby. May God visit you. Amen. May God come through for you. May you open a YouTube and it surprises you. Amen. May God meet you at your point of need. So onto the first thing that I want to actually do update. So I'll separate my life update into one professional and two personal. So I will do it in black and white. You know how we do it here. Be it positive, be it negative. You know, most of the time I think people thrive more on these socials by only giving the good side of life. Continue. And all of you always think like, oh my God, those guys are doing so well. Oh my God, everything is just smooth. Kwani, who is their God? Our God is the same.
God, I beg.
Only that not every time we record the bad ones. But today, I'll be telling you guys all the positive and the negative so that you know that we are just normal human beings. And life, the same way life happens to you, happens to moi. First things first, immediately the year began, I got a contract renewal with Amana products. And I remember the first one was 3 months. That one I was doing with Terence. And then the second renewal, wakasema wanataka mpishi peke yake.
God have mercy upon us.
Si pia mlaji.
Inauma, but itabidi uzoee.
Wanataka tu mpishi peke yake. And that's how, you know, sometimes contracts differ. That those days they always want both. Like for instance, when we were doing the launch of Amana, I actually noted that they were taking couples because Amana is literally a family brand. So when they renewed, I was among the lucky. By the way, I think I'm the only one who got the Amana renewal for 3 months.
Oh my God! Wow!
Yeah.
Makofi.
By the way, Jenny click hivyo. I'm the only one who got the Amana renewal. Chebet. Nilizaliwa kwa Mwangaza, by the way, that's when it was Chebet. So that was really a good one for me. Actually getting a contract that was going for 3 months and the pay is fairly good. you always actually get to thank God. So to everyone who supports any brand that I get to mention, any brand that I get to give you guys, I really appreciate. And second, at the beginning of the year, our target was to get an office. And where I had targeted and where I had prayed that God gives us that office. We tried last year, we were not successful because of course shetani upanga mipango zake, lakini pia Mungu anakuanga ameongoza. Alafu vile unaambiwa wangu, in his own time he makes everything beautiful. God made it beautiful. Tulipata ofisi, niko 3/4 way done. I'll be sharing a reel with you guys on how we were setting up the office. We wanted just a small space for us to start because ofisi imekuanga mimi na mzee yangu na maybe watu wawili tu, but right now as time goes by we are realizing that for us to be more productive we actually need more people. You can't do everything, sindio? And remember I told you guys I needed like 5 people who have my energy. I can't complain so far. I can't complain. We are somewhere, and that's why I am back with a bang. So mimi nule mse kitu ikini stop from doing something, interest yangu inaweza isha kwanza hapo. Nita take time sana kujifind. So when I was really struggling with editors, I was really struggling with the team, mimi nikajambia let me focus with those that I can do, that is in my power. That is my Instagram, my Facebook, my TikTok. Hii iko kwa simu yangu, kwenye power yangu. Zile zenye iko above me, nilijiambia tu, adios, I will collect you when I can. And this is me collecting it because now I can. We got one of exciting contract with KCB. And it felt so good. So let me tell you guys, sometimes you might see me doing a campaign that maybe is Terence's campaign. You get? For instance, like last year, Terence got the KCB Stand Chat Marathon campaign. Just because I love the gym so much and I love exercising and I'm from the Rift Valley, and sometimes I'm his creative, I was part of his campaign, and that's how I came to his Instagram page. Does he pay me for that? No. He does not. He ndio hile ya for better for better for us. For better for us. So this year we got a campaign which is totally separate. That is the SC Juicer, the app that you can actually get to borrow money, and it was so exciting being the only couple. And then we had Nadia. By the way, I've never done a campaign with Nadia Mokami, and of course King Kaka. I call him Foshizo. That was so nice. We launched it up Marriott. That's big and big for me. That was one of my big achievements and life update this year. So if you're out there believing God that sometime you can just get that car, unaona kuna client unaona tu umeai, unajambia huyu ile siku ndampata ndamfanyia kazi nyingine ya kiajabu. So KCB was one of them, and I'm also here manifesting that I will get the campaign of Stand Chat Marathon. By the way, I'll be getting there. Nataka kupiga tizingine moto. By the time Stand Chat inafika, Chebet ni jina yangu huko inatangulia, si Chebet zingine. Ni Chebet tu. Mkiona kina Kipyegon huko, mimi niko hapo. It's possible by the way. Aki, ndakuwa napambana na wao mgongo kwa mgongo. Wale wanawiningi, mimi sitakuwa huku nyuma kwa sababu ya medal peke yake. Wait for it. But then niliona pia Rono Chebet. She's a Chebet too. I saw she was actually. Hey, we are 3 Chebets by the way. Who are? There's another Chebet. She's called LZ. And wana jina unique sana. Chebet. The lady who owns CC Outdoor. She's also rehearsing. I'm practicing for the Stand Chat Marathon. So imagine tu Chebet watatu. Tutakuwa Chebet 1, Chebet 2, Chebet 3. Jina ya kwanza ndio tofauti. Mtungoje hiyo siku. So I'm manifesting. As I manifest, mniombe hapa pia nipate. Na watu waku nini?
Hapana jaribu.
Wakufunga ni mtana sana sana kunyi. Please musikwe hapa. Mniombe hata mimi ndawaambia mpate vitu mzuri. 2 months ago when Julie was in China, I actually used my money to buy my production equipments. Guys, Terence content yake uko very different from mine. Terence can actually survive bila taa. Hii taa mnaziona hapa. Hizi mnaziona hapa. Vizuri sana. Yeye akichukua simu na aite mtu waende wasimame nyuma ya dirisha ama mlango na washoot. Bora sound ya simu yake iko poa. Mark is using an iPhone 15. Him is good to go. But for the years that I've been in content creation, he has been the one who has always been buying these things for me. Ananibaika light, anabaika the camera we are using now is one of the most expensive cameras na ndi alibuy. I am so proud of myself. I got myself lights. I got myself good sound. By the way, I have one of the longest boom currently in Kenya. So uzuri ya Julie ukimtumanga, Julie uexaggerate. Nilimwambia get me a boom, hata hajaisikia boom ni nini, lakini aliland na boom ingine mrefu 2 meters high. And then she gifted me this sound, the one I'm using. Hii ni ile simple, when you're moving around, you can't move with the whole boom. So this is some of them. So that is a big milestone in my professional life as a content creator. Everything you see here right now is for us. We don't hire. We used to hire before. Terence taught me to invest in my brand. Umse uinvestia brand yake. Yani kuna type alikuwa anabuy vitu nashanga sasa wewe. So mko tu kishoot vitu na zina trend. Mbona unaongezea lights? Mbona unaongezea simu ingine? What for? But with time nilikuja nika realize if you don't invest in your brand, you will not even go to the next level. And with that, I really appreciate the lessons I learn. Hata kama zina za kwa na defy, but nakuja ku realize baadaye it's a good thing he actually has done. So one thing I've learned from him is invest in your brand. Invest in your brand. It's good to take risks. So this was actually my first this is the first thing I did, and in my expectations, I actually expected something very different. Now also my calculations, I think I used to calculate according to what? To a fan I've seen, maybe he was supported or something, and aki expectations yangu ilikuwa different sana. Mpaka umaipangia kitu au hujapata, hii ndio by the ili nimekia sense ile usihesabu mayai.
My lord, I wonder.
Hiyo haimatch. Tafuteni tu methali ambayo itamatch na hii dream ambayo nilikuwa nayo, na hii kuenda vile nilikuwa nahitaji. Yani kama naulizia tu, yani that's the yani ilifika mali na tukacalculate. Kimoja napendanga bwana yangu. Hii atakufa tu na mimi. Anajua mimi nafika mali by this nanga nguvu. By the na mdomo wangu unanionanga hivi kierere kimbelembele. Mimi kuna mali sijiongeleleani. Tena suniongelelea. Tukienda tukafanya. Umajiuliza, class, does the pressure increase or decrease? Which one? Increases. Munisaidie kujibu. Would I still try the same? I would. Yes, I would. But this time around maybe get in differently. I'll not get in blindly. Yeah. So not everything you touch sometimes will prosper. Not everything you have planned for. Eka kuna aki kabisa. Baka nilikuwa najua hata hiyo pesa. Mami ana retire. Hiyo ndio pesa nataka kuchangamusha mama yangu nayo. Baka hata jua hata ameretire. You know? But as they say, mipango ya Mungu ni ajabu. Ni tu anapanganga. Na bado nilishukuru, iliniuma for a few days. I was feeling so bad. I felt like I'd put so much effort. I felt like I'd put on so much time. I felt like I'd given my all, you know. With me, I never do things 50-50. I do it with everything that I have. But it didn't turn out as I expected, and it actually made me Simambia mi run away. Mi ukimbia. Tutaona after 2 months or 3 months nikisha maybe accept. And yeah, that's it. That was me in my professional side. And also guys, finally on the professional side, I did something that I have postponed doing for 2 years. 2 years. Nilingia YouTube 2019 mid professionally. Wasn't even professionally as a content creator. 2019-2020. hii kitu nimefanya last week, nimekuwa nikitaka kufanya kutoka 2021, so do your math. I finally did it and I am so happy vile imetokea. Again, natumia tena ile kitu ya in his own time, he makes everything beautiful. Maybe if I would have talked about it earlier, I would have forced it happen hivyo aingetokea vile saizi imetokea. Umepea mtu vision yako akaideliver. Akeka butter. Kwanza natumia zile vitu zote sinanga, labda butter, olive oil, sayo labda mimi natumia tu kawaida. Una get? Cooking cream kwa spinach. Mimi nakula spinach kawaida. Aliweka creamed spinach. I'm so excited and I'm happy that I waited, and I'm glad that actually nimeamua na nikajipush na nikasema naifanya. We finally did it. I can't wait to share with you guys. So keep it here. Keep it here. I'll be sharing with you guys and I will refer to this specific content, guys. On the that's it for my professional side. If you follow me, I know maybe umeona milestone yangu ama umeona challenge I may go through maybe, and you feel like I've left my life update out, you can help me. Nyinyi mnasaidianga bado ku update muna updating vibaya sana. Hey, tell me if there's anything I've left out. And also, as I just share with you guys my life update, this is your perfect time to just sit down, take your notebook and just start writing down. Professional side, is there anything you think you've actually maybe achieved? Is there something you've lost that you thought you'd have won? It will really help you. 1, give you more morale. 2, it will actually motivate you to be better. 3, inaweza kupea a different angle ama direction. Unaweza this is the time I take around and do something different. You get me? So guys, and to the personal part ya maisha ya kukula raha. Nilijipata Dubai kwa mara ya 3 na pesa ya mzee.
Anguka nayo.
Nilikaa siku 15. Mzee alikuwa amepangia siku 9. Tafuteni mzee. Lakini huyu wangu alishaenda. Ni wangu peke yangu kwa sasa. Vile mimi najua. Naweza kwamba nasema ni wangu peke yangu na kuna mtu hapa anasema wewe unajua. According to how I know. Ni wangu peke yangu. So we went to Dubai for Terex's birthday, but it turned out to be one of the really nice. By the Dubai utaimaliza sikudanganyi. It's our 3rd time. And I still felt like hata sijamaliza on the day naelekea kwa ndege na hata sikuchukua nini, sikuchukua. Dubai is so big, so I felt so good going back to Dubai. This time round different. I met a few friends. I met people wenye nimeenda mara 2 na singeweza kuwaona because time ilikuwa tight. I felt like this time round we actually explored Dubai well. Will I go back to Dubai? Yes, I would still go back to Dubai. Could I invest in Dubai? Yes, I would invest in Dubai. We love Dubai so much. I imagine I'll be going back with Mila. That's my first dream destination for Mila. Yeah. Yes. And then the next thing, tukaenda siku 10 na ngapi? 5 Dubai. Siku ya mwisho nilikuwa gym, ilikuwa 2 days to me traveling to Dubai. Nilipotoka Dubai tukakuja kupata kazi zimepile nge. Guys, as I speak, nagongwa na kichwa, nimeresume gym leo. Sijaisikia kuthrow gym, ati hili inakuja kabisa. Nasikia alafu kanapotea, nasikia kanakuja. Naye mimi nirudi ile morale ya the energy I still always use on the treadmill is the same energy I will still use. So I think with what I always use, the time I always use at the treadmill, leo nimeiba time ya gym 30 seconds peke yake. Kesho tunarudi na ubaya. Sometimes kama huwezi afford gym, you can always actually get to kukimbia. Naona wase wengi sana they run and it actually works for them, and that's zero budget. The only thing you buy in your outfits are your workout outfits. So I am back to the gym. I am doing 50 days non-stop. God help me. Hata nikienda holiday, munikumbushe please. Imagine natoka kwa treadmill, matapiko iko hapa, naambia trainer, karibu nitapika. Akaniambia hata ndio ile nienda usukume utapikia hapo. I'm like, yo, hamna huruma iko wangi ati nini? Hamna huruma, mama huruma, mnajua ni estate. Chantumia jokes za Terence dry.
Tutakosana na wewe.
The other thing is, oh my God, we moved out. Najua hili inafaa kuwa huko juu, but hey, we moved out. Terence ule mse akikaa mahali akuwe tu sawa. Nyumba yake hainyeshi, nyumba yake haina moto, nyumba yake hakosi pa kulala, vitanda ziko, chakula iko. He will not see the need of moving, and he is building. But me on the other side, I'm like, yo, this space has been 5 years. God has blessed us. Can you just do something for me? He finally accepted, and we moved here in March 5th, yes. This is how we moved here March 5th, and it was such a blessing getting this house. After tumezunguka huku, tukaenda huko another phase 1, tukacheswa. Wase wengine wakasema tusipewe. Nikapigiwa simu, nisha surrender, nimeamua kuingia nyumba nyingine hapo tu, bora ni move tu mahali tulikuwa. God made a call. To my PA, na akamwambia, I am looking for Millie Chebby. I am an agent to a fan of yours living in America, and ameona umeteseka sana kutafuta nyumba miezi 3, na anauliza kama bado uko interested kwa nyumba. Nilimaliza hata kusikia hiyo kitu. Terence, mimi nilikuwa bedroom, Terence alikuwa sito. Nilivaa tu nika change. Nilikuwa morning 7 AM Saturday. Nikamwambia Terence, nyumba imepatikana. Hata siko nimeona nyumba imepatikana. We came, so he actually loved it. I think Terence was not seeing the picture. Mimi nilikuwa nishaona picture mpaka nishaona nikipanda stairs. Nilikuwa nishaona mpaka, yani nilikuwa nimeona mpaka nikaona, unaona hii art. Hii artwork yote nilikuwa nishaona vile ndaiweka hapa. Nikajua vile na So for me, I actually moved for my brand and my content, not for anything. For those who've been asking, oh, si mnajenga, but then nilikuwa nimesema kwanza, this is not for you. I know I'd explained a million times on Instagram, and I remember saying, when I was moving, I was like, guys were, oh, so you guys are building, this is not for you. Again, so you guys are building, this is not for you. Yes, I am building. I cannot live in that house as I am building. So let me give you a story about the nannies. Tangu, the last nanny, Wamila, I know I updated you guys on my Instagram. Nimegonga 19. Clean, safi. 19. Wanakuja wawili wengine. Wawili. Na kuna kitu imenipea nguvu kama, unajua kitambo I used to fear like, sasa Mila atafanya, guys sasa shule kesho. Nilijemeta kikiumana zaidi. Mila kasi tu nyuma. Maisha inaendelea. Finally, I can say I have settled. I have 2 good nannies, and 1 is perfect with Mila. Saizi by them mnaweza notice Mila amenona. Hata kwa mtu aliniambia Mila kamenona, na hata sasa hizi muinua hivi kwa tunamuinuanga tu ovyo ovyo. Ebu come they see you. Mwani vile kamekuwa yake. You've grown, you know that? So big. Don't eat your dirty hands.
They're creeps.
Oh, they're creeps. Go wash your hands, Netai. Faster. Yeah, so I can say actually I'm peaceful, and I thank God for that. Mi wombea kila kitu. Nanny Wamila is really, really good. At least yeye ndio nimekaa naye. At least yeye peke yake ameona another 5. Yeye amekuwa constant. Wale wengine kwa kujanga kwanza nikiamka tu asubuhi nikisikia nikaa tuelewani. Adios, it's been real. Kwanza kuna mwenye alikuja hata hakukaa, nikatoka nikiwa nimefika sijui wapi, akasema anaenda. But 19 nannies later, I am okay now. I am okay, very okay. In fact, if you're selling outfits here, nannies, unique, please call my number here. Call my assistant on 722-200-440. Natafuta by the uniform poa. Natafuta uniform poa. Na what do you tiny? So all small size ndaku support. I want 2 colors each, from head to toe. Sawa? Niliona mtu kidm recently ati ukinanga gym hasmaili do. I tend to think if you work out, so many things actually get to run away from your body. Mimi raskumbuki the last time my chest was congested. I can't remember the last time I had the allergies. But the allergies pia niliananga hosi. So for me, That's it. Recently tu vile nimeenda kuona beshte yangu, nililala na ni ile fluffy ka fleece blanket. Sinuses kaliniokota, but my chest was clear. So if you are asthmatic, try working out. Just try and tell me if it will be gone. Mimi siku hizi sina kale ka kitu ka hivi kwa kutembeanga nayo. And hey, for the first time after I gave birth to Mila in 5 years, kuna time Mila amegonjeka. Tulijipata usi. First admission ya Mila after her surgery was that one. But I thank God we went to a good hospital and she was really okay. They took care of her. After 2 days admission, she was okay. I feel like it's really important to say this because I used to tell God, mtoto wangu mwenye umekapitisha hivi the first 2 months, may she never get sick. May sickness never be her portion. Pesa yangu Mungu isiwaishia hospitali. And God has kept his promise throughout. He has kept his promise. Hata homa by the honestly homa za shule. Pia patangi hizi mahoma za shule, sijui watoto wanarudi, sijui leo wako na kifua, sijui wako na nini. She never unless to exposed to cold so much. And I'm happy she has a very good nanny. Mila is one of the healthiest babies. By the way, I learned how to apply makeup. Nililearn to apply makeup. As you can see, this is a work of my hands.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Na hii ni basic. By the way, hii ni achievement, sawa? Kama kuna mtu unajua amekuwa kitamani kupaka makeup, hebu muulize hiyo swali. Kama yeye tukujua kuchora eyebrows peke yake. By the way, guys, hii nilifanya mbio. I only used 10 minutes because Terence hapumulishangi mtu kama yeye ashamaliza. Anasema tu sasa tutachelewa. Why sasa hata eyebrows inaweza kataa kuchoreka. By the way, ilichoreka? Big thanks to my makeup artist, that is Barake. Basa muende mumwambie huko arudi tumalizie hizi parts zingine. Nimebakisha hapa, nimebakisha kuvaa hii kitu.
God have mercy upon us.
Hivyo. Mbona hizo vitu mbili ode mataki kurudi tumalize. Muende mumwambie nimesema arudi. So if you want makeup, chukueni namba hapa ya Barake, atakuja kuwasoti. Kama uko na wedding, uko na birthday, uko na any celebration, ama unataka tu kukaa a girl toto, just call her and she'll come. Na pia if you want to learn how to do your makeup, you can always book her classes. I think it's 15K per class. Yeah, some classes. Now me, I think these ones I did the 3 classes. What I've done now is just 3 classes. So imagine you doing like a whole 10 classes. How much will you do? You can actually also be a makeup artist. Imagine. And finally, in the other news, Simoka ijaisha. Na tulisema the last quote inakuanga ya Chebet na Terence. Basi, keep it here because I will be coming with great news from Chebet and Terence Creative very soon. Keep it here on my YouTube channel, guys. That was my life update in a nutshell. So kama unaona kama kuna kitu nimewacha, na pia kaa uko hapo usikange tu unasukuma tu maisha, hata utaki kujua mali ulikuwa last year jo bado huko, utaki kujua vitu ulipanga ya kufanya hii mwaka umefanya. That actually you need to have a life map. Like nataka kuachieve na by time, nataka kuachieve na by time. Inasaidianga sana kugrow, kwa growth ya life, kwa growth pia ya career, kama ni mtu uko na career path. Sisi kila time ni kubeta what we do, and thank you so much for always supporting us and supporting me as Millicent Chebet or Millie Chebby, vile utapenda kuniita. Yote ni majina yangu, guys. Until the next one on my YouTube channel, it is adios. Bye bye.